The ANC is holding its 2019 elections Manifesto review in the Free State. The review is a report back on the progress the party has made in implementing the party's policy from the last general elections. The ANC's Deputy President, Mashatile, is expected to address supporters there. For more on that, let's go to reporter Kamogelo. Seekoei. Kamogelo, talk to us about what is expected there. And certainly, I guess, with Mangaung, that's been under the spotlight on issues that include, council leadership and service delivery. This is something that the ANC is likely to focus on what it did wrong and what it did right since the last general election.
Yes, Griselda, there's certainly a lot going on in Mangaung, where the Deputy President of the ANC, Mashatile, is here today to come and meet with his party members here in Thaba Nchu, just to go through the manifesto that they had in 2019 prior to the elections. Obviously, that talks to housing issues, it talks to electricity, water supply. In general, it talks to service delivery and what the ANC had promised the people of South Africa. But here in Mangaung, Mashatile arrives at a time where a lot of people are really despondent, especially when it comes to issues of housing. Just along the N8, when you come here to Thaba Nchu from Bloemfontein, between Botshabelo and Thaba Nchu, people have decided there to take land and put checks there because they are saying that delivery of housing, especially sites coming from the Mangaung Metro, has been a problem. They have been waiting for years for the Mangaung Metro to give them sites so that they can either build their houses or that the government can give them RDP houses. So some of the things that Mashatile will be addressing obviously today is that he comes to a town where unemployment is really at a high and substance abuse as a result of that is also at a high level. When you speak to residents around Thaba Nchu here, you will hear that people do not really have hope and they've lost hope in the ANC. They say that yes, there is a manifesto review and the ANC is saying that it has delivered to them, it has delivered water, it has delivered electricity, but they still live in abject poverty. They still do not have jobs. There is no prospect of jobs. You remember that in recent months we also reported about some SMMEs in Thaba Nchu here saying that there are vacant buildings that are here that they want access to, but they're not getting access to these buildings, which then means for them they're not able to run their businesses in a manner that they want to run their businesses. These are some of the things that Mashatile will be addressing. But I have here with me Griselda, the ANC spokesperson in the Free State, Jabu Mbalula, who I'd just like to bring into the conversation to talk to us about some of these challenges that the people of Thaba Nchu are talking about. You know that along the N8, people have taken the land there, saying that the Mangaung Metro has failed to give them sites, and therefore they are going to take this land and do it themselves. Do you feel as the ANC that the goalposts are shifting?
Look, the issue of land, especially for human settlement, is an issue that the municipality and the province are dealing with. We don't really support what has happened because we have seen quite a number of times that when people settle themselves in areas that are not yet validated, disasters do happen. It has happened in Pretoria. People were submerged in water because they put themselves in areas that were not suitable for human settlement. The municipality is dealing with this because now, if after 48 hours you have not intervened where people have settled themselves illegally, then you shall have to find ways and means of finding suitable land to settle them. There's quite a lot of identified proper human settlement areas that the Department of Human Settlement would be rolling out. So we're hoping that to address this problem in collaboration with the members of the community themselves that have settled themselves illegally in these areas. There's also quite an element, a disturbing element of criminality, where people that already do have stands, but are also part and parcel of these new illegal settlement areas. So there would be a process of looking into all those issues to make sure that the process is cleaned out and people that really require to be settled in areas that are validated, they can be settled properly. It is a concerning issue, yes, but we've got to find ways collaborating with communities to deal with it in a proper manner.
In the Manifesto review, the ANC is saying that essentially it has delivered. People have running water, people have houses, people have electricity. But we know that there's issues of load shedding that are gripping the country at the moment. But to someone who says, I don't have a job, I don't have a prospect of a job, I can't even run a business because I
Great achievements have been made since 2019. We are not arrogant about it. That's why still the African National Congress have decided to take this kind of an approach, that when we review the path we have traversed, we should do so collaborating with the people, talking to the people so that we are fortified by what people are saying are the important things that we need to improve on, and that what are the new things innovatively that the African National Congress going forward needs to look at. I agree that the issue of jobs is quite critical, and that electricity, one way or the other, or unavailability of electricity, impact on it because it hampers the smooth running of industries and so forth. And this is a matter that it is also at the center of the thinking and of the African National Congress, and that solutions must be found in the long run.
Now let's talk about the ANC here in Mangaung. There's been quite a number of issues, members of the ANC taking the party to court, people being expelled from the party and so on. The Deputy President comes here at a time where there is a little bit of discourse. How far are you as a party here in Mangaung in terms of resolving these issues?
I can proudly say that the African National Congress in the region of Mangaung have stabilized. We now run an organization with elected leadership. We are dealing with the issues in this space of Mangaung, one of which was the instability in the municipality. We now have got a new speaker of the African National Congress. They are now dealing with ensuring that properly qualified people at the high echelon of the municipality that are fit for purpose are now being employed. They've concluded the interviews for the employment of the city manager. They are busy with HODs. And so there's great progress. If you travel around the streets of Mangaung now, you can really see that the potholes that were an outcry of everybody have been dealt with. Roads are being attended to. The leakages of sewer and water are things that are being attended rapidly. But we are not arrogant about it. We'll continue to improve so that Mangaung can be the city that it used to be, the city of roses.
Speaking of fit for purpose, yesterday we were at the Maluti-a-Phofung municipality where new leadership was also elected in council there. And opposition parties are saying that the mayor, Mashatile Musia, is not fit for purpose. She was a mayor there previously, and they're saying this just demonstrates that the people of Maluti-a-Phofung are not being taken seriously. What do you say to that?
The leadership of the African National Congress in the Free State, through the Provincial Working Committee, was in Kwakwa on Monday. We did discuss with our regional leadership of Maluti-a-Phofung, and we understand that there are concerning issues there for the communities. Water is one of them, electricity is one of them. And we have impressed upon them that they need to work quite strongly as a collective. Isolating a mayor out of the entire collective is not going to assist. We have committed that as the provincial leadership of the ANC, we shall set aside time to have a program of going there and sitting down with them, discussing and charting a path that will be assist in ensuring that the situation is improved in Maluti-a-Phofung for the benefit of our people there.
Thank you so much for your time. That was Jabu Mbalula there, the provincial spokesperson for the ANC here in the Free State. We are still waiting for the Deputy President to arrive here at the Mabana Stadium in Tabanchu. We understand that he had to go and meet with the chief here in Tabanchu, and after that he will come here to address the members of the party. With that, it's back to you, Griselda.
Kamogelo, thank you very much indeed on this Saturday morning. The ANC out in that particular area where you are. Thank you very much indeed.